Okay, well, this is Sam.
Megan.
Sam and Megan.
I don't know if I'm in there.
This is a story about an iPod. Now, it's a long story.
A very sad one. Tragic.
Very tragic. I cried a lot over this iPod. I'm sorry, but it's true. But it's been through probably more than most humans have in the not even year I've had it. So it started off being a normal iPod Touch with shiny back, 16 gigabytes, perfect everything, and
Shiny.
shiny. Yeah, they're shiny. But and you know, it's an iPod, so sometimes we drop things. So I dropped it a couple times. And I got beat up. And then being in my bag, the back would get scratched up on stuff. Whatever would be.
Dented.
Whatever happened to be in my bag. And I took it everywhere with me, right? Because it's like, oh, my life support going on right there.
I'm sure everybody knows what this feels like.
Yeah, and of course, being me, music is my life, so I need it. But I ended up going camping with my grandparents and my family for a weekend down at
Somewhere over there?
yeah, it's by, I think it's Long Lake. I'm not quite sure if that's the one we went to. It might be a different one. Pretty sure it's Long Lake, you know, down by Edmonton around there. But we were staying at the campsite, whatever, and it was nighttime, probably at least 12 o'clock, and like my whole family, we had huge poker games every night, and it would be like everyone, like from ages 8 and up, I think it was, and we'd all play poker together. As long as you knew how to play, you could play.
Bingo.
So and since we're at a campground, we didn't have any, like, we were staying in tents and trailers, but you couldn't dump out your trailers. The only washroom you could use was the outhouse. So, of course, I had to go to the washroom. I had my iPod in the back pocket of my jeans. So, go to the bathroom, and I go to pull my pants down, and the iPod falls out of my pocket, and the things were in my ear, but it falls out of my pocket, snaps off the headphones, and falls to the bottom of the outhouse toilet.
How did you get it out?
That's part of the story. Now, see, I was freaked out. It was 12 o'clock at night, around there, no light at all, except for the light on the outside of the outhouse.
And on your iPod.
But it wasn't on. And it had fallen to the bottom of this outhouse toilet.
All the way.
Yeah.
Sinking in the shit.
No, it was all toilet paper on the top. But yeah, so I started bawling immediately because I thought there's no way we were getting it out. So I go and tell my dad, and what ended up happening was we fashioned a fishing stick out of 3 broom handles, and you know the scoop ball game where you like scoop them up and throw them? Well, we had to cut that up and we made that into an iPod scoop. So it was
disgusting.
And then we taped a flashlight onto the handle of the thing so we could see where it was. And then we had another big lantern up on the top. And we're fishing down to get it. And my dad tried probably 10 minutes and couldn't get it. So I thought all hope was lost. And then my uncle comes and he goes in. He's like twisting it around. And like, what are you doing? And all of a sudden you hear the thump. I got it. Just pulled it up. It was so exciting, but it was gross. I had to disinfect it so much. I was so worried about getting sick from my iPod. That would have been horrible, and it was gross.
I would not be that determined.
I was so determined. I needed music because it was only the start, and we were there for a week. And then immediately the next week, I didn't even get to go home, and I was going to my grandparents' house. So I needed music. And then the other part of my iPod's amazing story, after being dropped another couple times, you know, same old. I was walking to go see my friend Cody, who happens to be your sister's boyfriend.
Yay.
And he was rushing me, telling me to hurry because he was already at the bridge and I was only at my house and it's still like 3 kilometers to the bridge. So I'm walking and I go to pull my iPod out of my pocket, once again my back pocket, so that I can like unravel the headphones and put them in and listen to it as I'm walking to go see Cody, right? So I pull it out, and it was fine. Slips out of my hand, so I only have the headphones, rolls down, snaps off, and then face down on gravel and smashes. Now see here, I was about to cry. It was totally smashed. I'll show you in a second because I have it taped.
That's another story. Kidding.
Well, it pretty much is. But, so yeah, it's smashed, and I have it in my hand, glass, because the screens are made out of glass, and it's like smashed. So I'm holding it like this. I'm freaked out. So yeah, that was the story. And then I go home and tape it up and all that. And you know what? That iPod Touch still works. Like,
Shiny music. Yay!
you can still listen to music when it's on here, and you can still press the buttons and go through your